Commander Zilthak of the Kellamore Confederation stood rigid, his forearms locked in the formal posture of respectful terror. His exoskeleton plates had paled to a sickly yellow-gray, a physiological reaction his species couldn't control when confronted with incomprehensible danger. The other 15 Kelnor warriors behind him displayed similar signs of distress, some releasing involuntary pheromones of fear that filled the observation deck with a bitter, tangy scent. They simply walked into the crushing void. Sub-Commander Dvril chittered, her mandibles clicking rapidly, without exosuits, without protective shields, with only that primitive asterisk apparatus. Below them, through the transparent quantum-reinforced viewport of the submersible research vessel, they watched as 3 humans descended into the midnight black waters of Earth's Mariana Trench. The aliens had expected an impressive display of technology, perhaps a demonstration of the advanced submersibles that humans supposedly use to explore their ocean depths. Instead, they witnessed what the humans casually referred to as technical diving. "That's Jennifer Chen, our lead bathing-out," explained Dr. Howard Klein, the expedition's human liaison. "She's been diving these depths for 15 years. The other 2 are Marcus Washington and Aishat Ibrahim, both veteran deep-sea researchers." Zilthak's compound eyes widened as he processed the casual tone. "Doctor, your kind willingly subjects itself to these pressures. For research." "Oh, not just research," Klein smiled. "Some people do it for fun." The observation deck fell silent except for the soft hissing of the Kelnor's breathing apparatuses working overtime as their respiration accelerated in anxiety. 8 kilometers below, Jennifer Chen felt the familiar embrace of the deep ocean. Her Trimix gases flowed smoothly through her rebreather, and her heated dress suit maintained her core temperature against the near-freezing water. The specialized equipment she wore, cutting-edge by human standards, would have been considered laughably primitive by the Kelnor, who relied on energy fields and quantum displacement technology for their own aquatic explorations. What the aliens couldn't comprehend was how humans had adapted to explore such environments with comparatively basic technology, pushing their biological limits through training and sheer determination. "Visibility's better than expected," Marcus commented over their comm system. "I can actually see the bioluminescence from those vampire squids about 20 meters down." "The Kelnor are probably having heart attacks right now," Aisha chuckled. "Did you see their commander's face when we stepped into the airlock?" Jennifer smiled behind her mask. "Remember, they evolved on a world with 1/5 our gravity and no significant bodies of water deeper than a backyard swimming pool. Deep water is the stuff of their ancestral nightmares." 3 divers continued their descent, their lights illuminating a world of strange creatures adapted to extreme pressure and darkness. For humans from Earth, classified as Death World XC2291 in the Galactic Registry due to its harsh conditions, this was simply another challenging environment they had learned to navigate. Back on the observation deck, the Kelnor warriors watched in stunned silence as the human divers reached the target depth and began collecting specimens with practiced efficiency. "Those containers they're using," Zilthak gestured with a trembling upper limb. "They appear to be manually operated. No automated collection systems." "We find manual collection gives us better results for fragile specimens," Klein explained. "Plus, it allows us to make real-time decisions about what's worth bringing back." Sub-Commander Dvril's analytical mind finally pushed through her fear. The pressure at this depth would crush our bodies instantly, even with our most advanced personal shielding. How do they survive? Klein considered how to explain decompression theory, saturation diving, and the adaptations of the human body to a species that found the concept of immersion in liquid fundamentally terrifying. "Humans evolved from aquatic ancestors," he said simply. "We've spent millions of years adapting to our world's conditions. Deep water is just another frontier we've pushed against." Zilthak's translator struggled to convey the complex emotions in Klein's voice: pride, humility, and a touch of the particular human quality that other species found both admirable and terrifying. The constant drive to go further, deeper, higher than any rational being would consider necessary. 3 hours later, the human divers returned to the submersible carrying containers of specimens and data drives full of recordings. They seemed energized rather than exhausted, casually discussing their findings as they removed their gear. Jennifer noticed the Kellanor warriors maintaining a respectful distance, their body language communicating both fear and newfound respect. Commander Zilthak, she greeted the alien leader after removing her hood. I hope the observation was enlightening. The commander performed a formal bow, all four arms moving in precise synchronization. Dr. Chen, the Kellanor Confederation officially recognizes the exceptional capacities of humanity. We had underestimated your species. Jennifer smiled. A common mistake. Many species do. Our military analysis protocols classified Earth as a death world due to its extreme gravity, atmospheric conditions, and hazardous ecosystems. Ziltak continued, but we failed to recognize how these conditions created beings of remarkable resilience. Death world is just a matter of perspective, Commander, Jennifer replied. To us, it's simply home. Later, as the submersible ascended toward the surface, Zilthak approached Dr. Klein privately. The Galactic Council should be informed of what we witnessed today, the commander said quietly. If humans consider this basic deep-sea diving, I fear what they might consider true challenges. Klein smiled. Oh, this was just a regular research dive. If you want to see something impressive, you should come back next month when our free diving team attempts to break the depth record without breathing equipment. The clicking sound that emanated from Zilthak's thorax was the Kellanor equivalent of a faint. Dr. Klein discreetly pretended not to notice. As the submersible broke the surface of the Pacific Ocean under Earth's bright sun, the Kellanor warriors understood with newfound clarity why so many species in the galaxy approached alliances with humans with such careful reverence. Any species that treated the crushing depths as simply another Tuesday had earned their place among the stars, and their reputation as the Death Worlders no sane being would challenge.